Ever feel like your screen is holding you back, that there's a world of detail and advantage you're just not seeing? That's the wall we all hit, and that's where this comes in. But with dozens of ultrawide monitors on the market, choosing the wrong one can be a $1,000 mistake. After testing over 20 models, burning them and pushing them to their limits, I can tell you that 90% of them aren't worth your money. The truth is, in 2025 there are only 4 that truly matter, and one of them will absolutely shock you. Let's dive in. Starting at number 1. Dell Alienware AW3425DW. The best ultrawide gaming monitor we've tested so far is the Dell Alienware AW3425DW. It's a high-end QD OLED with fantastic gaming performance and premium picture quality. It has a high 240Hz refresh rate that provides a smooth and responsive feel for gaming. Motion looks incredibly sharp, and it supports all common VRR formats to reduce screen tearing. It even supports HDMI 2.1 bandwidth to take full advantage of modern graphics cards and gaming consoles, but you'll see black bars on the sides when gaming on consoles. Besides that, its 34-inch screen with an 1800 curve offers an immersive gaming experience with the edges brought closer to you. On top of its incredible gaming performance, it displays a wide range of vivid colors in HDR. It also delivers realistic images thanks to its deep and inky blacks next to bright highlights in darker rooms. However, in bright rooms, deep blacks look purple. If you're looking for a monitor that displays fairly deep blacks even in bright rooms, check out the LG 34GS95QEB. However, its colors aren't as vivid. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SCS49C G95. If you find the 21:9 aspect ratio of the Dell Alienware AW3425DW too narrow and you prefer something wider, then check out a super ultra-wide display, like the Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SCS49C G95. With a 49-inch, 5120 by 1440 display, it's even wider than the Dell, and it's the equivalent of placing 2 27-inch monitors side by side. Otherwise, it's very similar. It has the same 240Hz refresh rate with VRR support and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, and motion looks sharp thanks to its near-instantaneous response time. Like the Dell, it also displays a wide range of vivid colors, and colors are accurate even in SDR, so you won't have to calibrate it unless you need perfectly accurate colors. Additionally, it has the same deep blacks in dark rooms, though, like the Dell, deep blacks look purple in a bright room. Number 3. Dell Alienware AW3423DWF. If you don't have the budget for a premium ultra-wide gaming monitor, you can find the Dell Alienware AW3423DWF for less. It's smaller than the Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SCS49C G95 because it has a narrower 21:9 aspect ratio. It's also a bit different than the Dell Alienware AW3425DW as it has a lower 165Hz refresh rate, so it doesn't feel as smooth or responsive, but motion still looks sharp. It doesn't support HDMI 2.1 bandwidth either, so you can only reach its max refresh rate with a DisplayPort connection. Like the Samsung and Dell, it has a QD OLED panel with vivid colors. Additionally, it makes highlights pop in HDR, but it doesn't get bright enough to fight intense glare in well-lit rooms. Besides that, it's another QD OLED, so there isn't any haloing around bright objects, and it has the same deep blacks in dark rooms. However, like the Dell and Samsung, deep blacks look purple in a bright room. Number 4. Dell Alienware AW3425DWM. Should you want a budget ultra-wide gaming monitor, look into the Dell Alienware AW3425DWM. It's an entry-level model that's a step down in performance compared to the higher-end models, as it doesn't have an OLED panel like the Dell Alienware AW3423DWF. This means it has worse picture quality as it doesn't have the same deep blacks with bright highlights and vivid colors, but that's the trade-off for getting something cheaper. That said, it still has a good contrast ratio, and it gets quite bright in SDR. Another difference with the AW3423DWF is that it doesn't have the same near-instantaneous response time, so motion looks blurrier, and there's smearing with fast-moving objects. However, it has a similar 180Hz refresh rate, and it also supports FreeSync and has GSYNC compatibility to reduce screen tearing. And there you have it, the only 4 ultra-wide monitors you need to consider for the ultimate gaming throne. Whether you're a competitive esports pro or seeking total immersion, one of these is your endgame. Ready to upgrade your battle station? All the direct purchase links with the latest deals are in the video description below. If this guide saved you hours of research and confusion, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. If you know a gamer who needs to see this, share it with them immediately. Subscribe and hit the bell, because next week we're building a PC that can actually run these beasts at max settings. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching and game on.